judges 1 minute to tabulate their thoughts on the judging. And we will transition to our next contestant, Amy Pratt. Amy Pratt with the Legend of the Littlest Hipster. Legend of the Littlest Hipster, Amy Pratt.
I'm sure you've all heard of the famous musician Romeo Romantic, the most popular hipster of all time. He can throw the best underground house parties and can play music that's cool before it's cool. But what you don't know is that Romeo was once upon a time barely even a hipster at all. So today I'm going to tell you how Romeo Romantic went from being the littlest hipster to the hipster of hipsters. The littlest hipster grew up in a tiny normal town, in a normal house with normal parents and a normal dog. He grew up wearing normal clothes and listening to normal pop music. More than anything, the littlest hipster wanted to move to the big city and become the most popular hipster of all time. So on his 18th birthday, he gave himself a new hipster name, grew a hipster beard, and dressed himself from head to toe from his grandfather's closet. He said, "Mother, I love you, but I'm going to move to the big city and become Romeo Romantic, the most popular hipster of all time." His mother said, "I understand, but the big city is big and there are many hipsters. So if you lose your way, put on these magic lensless glasses and help will come to you." So the littlest hipster moved to the big city with visions of organic sugar plums dancing in his head. But the big city was big, and every club he went into played nothing but Kanye West. Sometimes he'd see hipsters, but when he reached them, they'd all disappeared into underground house parties. And the littlest hipster had no hipster friends. So Romeo put on his mother's magic glasses. In a swirl of glitter and free trade coffee beans, stood in front of him. She had on a hipster dress and a hipster hood and hipster tattoos, and when she spoke, the broken social scene played indie soundtrack music. She said, "Hello, Romeo, the littlest hipster. I'm your indie godmother, and I can grant you 3 wishes. But wish wisely, for the key to being a true hipster may not be what you think." "I want to be talented," said Romeo immediately. "I wish for a magic guitar that'll let me play songs that are cool before they're cool, and all the hipsters will come see me." Poof, Romeo had that guitar, and all the hipsters came to hear him play songs that were cool before they were cool. But no matter how long he played, they were always lured away by promises of underground house parties and fridges filled with Pabst Blue Ribbon. And the littlest hipster still had no hipster friends. So Romeo put the glasses back on. Poof! "Hello, Romeo, the littlest hipster. I can grant you 2 wishes, but wish wisely, for the key to being a true hipster may not be what you think." "I need booze," said Romeo. "I wish for a magic bag that will always be filled with whatever kind of alcohol I want, and all the hipsters will come see me." Poof! Romeo had that bag, and the hipsters took him to their underground house parties, and they drank and they drank and they drank. But when the hipsters got drunk, they didn't care about his music anymore. They wanted to go off and find the next big thing, and the littlest hipster still had no hipster friends. So Romeo put on his mother's magic glasses one more time. Poof! "Hello, Romeo, the littlest hipster. I can grant you 1 more wish, but wish wisely, for the key to being a true hipster may not be what you think." So Romeo thought about being a hipster and all the hipsters he'd met and the underground dance parties he'd been to. And he thought about happiness and everything he'd ever dreamed of. And finally he said, "Indie godmother, I wish for a garage. A magic heated garage that can hold hundreds of people and never be full, and play really loud music and never have the cops come. I wish for a garage where any hipster that comes will find a talent that's cool before it's cool, and everyone can play music and make art and grow organic vegetables and feel special." "Good wish," said his indie godmother. Poof, Romeo had that garage. And because every hipster that came to the garage felt special, and because they never ran out of booze, the littlest hipster threw the best underground house parties in the entire city. And all the hipsters agreed that Romeo Romantic was the most popular hipster of all time.
you, Amy.